Completely coincidental. Can't get away from it though, can you? I think our society needs a douching. Look at this. Jesus Christ, keep coming. It's crazy.
I think it rolled this far.
Here we go, Venice Beach. I'm in Venice at the beach. Zoinks. Not a fan. Alright, came down here. Unfortunately, we got a few freaking annoying people coming down here, but not many. Jump in the water quick. It's a little rough, getting rougher, so we'll see what we can do here for a few seconds. Chicago dog. Could have used one more pepper on there. This is in Venice. Just got done shark toothing. Just fried. Good 4 hours just laying in the water, face down. So my back is just gonna be burnt to a crisp. I put stuff on, but it's in the water. Spent. Normally I get 2 of those. Getting smarter. This is Tony's Beef, Vienna beef or something. It's a Chicago place. So who knows how big of losers the employees are, but Chicago's a shithole. Bunch of dumbass losers in Chicago, and I stand by that assessment, and I'll let you know that. Look at this douchebag. That's what they think of the nation. Horrible people. Look at this asshole. That tells you what we're dealing with, I guess. Allegedly, he has no problem with that either. So, anyway, yeah, that's what I do. Solid. Goose Island. Drank a lot of that when I saw fish there in at Northerly Island, which is right at the museum and Soldiers Field there on the lake. Venice, Florida, heading to Sarasota to see the Grateful Dead movie. IMAX.
Hell yeah, indeed. No wonderful world never became a sweet shade. She lost her love, you know she in the sea. Living on rents and vitamin and cocaine. All the friends and any shade. Trucking up the buffalo, being bacon. You got to build those slow. It takes time.
All right, just rolled in. What the hell is that? Oh, the camera. It's my drink from the movie theater. This thing's as big as my head. So just we'll add one more to this in the morning. I will show I had a pretty good haul of shark's teeth. A lot of just solid ones, like the ones that you can find a lot, quarter size more or less. I found one pretty good one. Wasn't not a meg or anything. But we'll go over that tomorrow. I'll dump them out on the picnic table outside. I'll throw this video together for my shark toothing in Grateful Dead meetup at the movies adventure. Which will be and I gotta tell you, this copyright shit, our fucking litigious society is ridiculous. I understand there's definitely areas where copyright should fall in. But for a video like I've made with snippets from it, and even if I have a whole song, that's going to do nothing. I don't know. Maybe it could hurt them. But I would think it would do nothing but send people to their music. And going after people who make videos like I do and have like snippets of copyright in it is just... our society's broken. It ain't coming back. I don't mean I think capitalism ain't good, but I'm just saying the lawyers are pieces of shit, man. Yep, and if you are one, you're a piece of shit, dude. No doubt about it. I've never had the best jobs and shit, but I wouldn't want to be a lawyer because you got no soul. But enough about us. So I just did want to report. I went to the Taco Bell here in Arcadia. And look, folks, you want to put these costumes on, I'm going to laugh at it and talk about it. Doesn't mean I still couldn't sit down across from you and eat it. Well, so this was just a classic, this girl working there at the drive-thru. It's only like 11 o'clock. 2 bills. She had, I should have snuck a little video. But conservatively like 6 rings, you know, in the lips and the nose. You know, there was a good, at least probably 4 on both lips. There could have been 8 or 6 on the lips, and then some nose ones. The pink hair, tattoos on the neck, and just 2 bills. Just the definition of. And I was very pleasant, and I had no reason not to be. But you want to look like that, you're ridiculous. And you can look however you want. But I can also be, for my opinion, you look ridiculous. That's all. Good night. I came back strong. I don't know if I made a video, but after I left, so when the shark toothing, I went in the water about, at the latest, 11:30 a.m. I got out about 3:30 p.m. And I was in, it was a good strong surge, but it was a night, the water was still crystal clear, so it was a good day, like, to just go along the shore. But you know, you're going up and down, holding your breath, and it's a good workout. And it was like 1,000 degrees. So when I left there, between leaving there by around 4 and getting to the drive up to Sarasota from Venice, I was dead. And I mean, I was dehydrated, and then I went to, you know, put a bunch of liquid in me, and then I was all like just liquid in my stomach, I guess. And but I mean, I was dead, and I came back strong though, thankfully. I mean, I was so dead, I was like considering getting a hotel. I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to drive home after that show, but I did. So good day. And I got to tell you, the 70, if you look on a map, it goes from basically Sarasota straight across the state, the northern tip of Lake Okeechobee, over to Fort Pierce. But there ain't nobody on it. You know, and I had 2 or 3 cars, and I just don't understand. And it's very straight. You know, it is the most passing-friendly passing road you could be on, other than a highway with 3 lanes. And I don't understand why the people have to come right up. And literally, I'd be out there, pitch black, beautiful. I was putting my head out the window looking at the Milky Way. Nice lightning storm off. But I don't understand why people come up behind you. And it was 60 miles an hour. I go 60. I'm in no rush. But I'm not going 50. But anyway. So these people would come out of nowhere. Like, they wouldn't even be in my rearview mirror. I'd see the lights. They come. I don't understand why you have to get like 10 feet from the back of my car before you pass. You know, you can see miles straight ahead. So you know there's no car coming. And you're going like probably 80. There's really no need for you to not get over and just pass me just uneventfully. And I got these 2 douchebags like right on my bumper. And it's like straight away for like 10 miles straight. And you could see that, and especially at night. So unless somebody has no lights on, which I don't think getting 10 feet from my bumper is going to help. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. And there's something wrong with people. So I'm going to eat my Taco Bell now. I get the Mexican pizza and 2 hard tacos. That's a nice one right there. That would have been a nice one. Yeah, it's funny. They look bigger when you're holding them in your fingers in the water. But they're good. That's pretty cool. It's like translucent. Some good ones though. You know, these here, right here, these would be just your your average good one. That's good looking, full tooth. You know, like that. That's a fucking good tooth. This here, That's part of a megalodon tooth. That would have been, that's probably going to be like a 4 or 5 inch tooth. That's just the very corner. That's the gum. That's where the tooth starts. And try and picture the rest. The other side would be about right here. It would come down, so it's 4 or 5 inch tooth. That would have been a beauty. Pretty beat up. Little crab. I did not take him. Came on his own. That's it. That's pretty cool. It's brown. Nice one there. Yeah, these brown ones are pretty cool. That's a nice tooth right there. That's cool. Nice sharp. So that's it. Pretty good. Oh yeah, then you get this. I forget what this is from, like it's a sawtooth or a something else. See the little ridges on the ends there. That's a nice tooth. Find a lot of those too, obvious right there. You can see, but to get a nice complete one, it's nice. But that was the tooth of the day right there. This I didn't even realize at the time that it was part of a tooth. I picked it up just because it was kind of a cool rock. Or I suspected something, but I did not realize. I would have been more excited at the time. That would have stood out if I knew that was what it was. So I'm happy I didn't, because a lot of times I'll pick something of this size up because it looks a little cooler in the water. And then I'll just keep it in my hand as I go along, you know. Kind of mulling it over, feeling it, deciding, and I'll drop it a lot of times. And I'm glad I did. Like rocks like this. Like this looks, when you pick this up in the water, you're like, ooh, that's part of something, you know. And it is. It's kind of got some sort of something. But it looks, like all these rocks here looked like they were a lot cooler than they really were. That just looks like something. I call them poop rocks. You know, and you'll find them about half this size. It looks like, you know, just big thing of animal dung coming out. And just, but it's not. I don't think. I like these too. But it was a good day, good viz. A lot of surge the whole time, but good viz.